This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and MM The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an edition of Shield TV. I'm your host, Darren Ryan. Today is an exciting day for those of you who love wrestling, like watching WWE. Today we have WWE Elimination Chamber in Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, Toronto. My bad. It's going to be awesome. I think Chicago's own CM Punk or Damian Priest can walk out of Elimination Chamber with a main event match against Cody Rhodes. Those are going to be my two picks for the men's Elimination Chamber. For the women's Elimination Chamber, another stack card. My picks for that is going to be either Liv Morgan or I'm going to go Bayley or Alexa Bliss. Alexa to me is my favorite. Obviously, with the experience of winning already a championship in the chamber, that goes a long way. It's like with the men's, CM Punk, he's got that experience in the chamber. John Cena, obviously, he's got the experience, but I think he's out of his prime, so to speak. And I think I'm gonna be really pissed if he does. I'm gonna be pissed if he does somehow win, because I mean it's slap in the face to the younger guys. I mean, they've had a fight and actually compete to get into the Elimination Chamber, yet this guy just automatically gets to be in the Elimination Chamber. I don't see that's fair to put him in the Elimination Chamber when he hasn't done anything to prove it. Yeah, given that, he's done a lot for the company. I get that. And he wants to be 17-time champion, but again, I mean, you want to pass up Ric Flair, you should have to earn that, not just have it be a gimme. So, I will be a little disappointed if he does somehow find a way to win. But at the same time, if he does go to WrestleMania, I think it will elevate Cody Rhodes to another level if he knocks off John Cena, one of the greatest. So, not all totally bad, but I mean, for John Cena to put over Cody Rhodes on the grandest stage of them all, that's really going to add some stock to Cody Rhodes. Another thing I find that's really weird, speaking about Cody Rhodes, is this whole Rock thing. I mean, the guy's sitting up here saying how he wants Cody Rhodes to be his champion. He wants Cody Rhodes' soul. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, not even like a year ago or so, this dude was whining and complaining because he couldn't have his match with Roman at WrestleMania. I mean, and he was talking about how he wanted the belt, hinting because after Cody had beat his cousin Roman, let me hold your belt here. You can hold mine. So it's like, dude, either you want the belt or you don't, but don't come on national TV with this weird crap talking about I want you as my champion. I want your soul. Like, I really hope Cody Rhodes gives them the answer no tonight and make it so where it's like a good storyline. I'm really looking forward to this unsanctioned match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Obviously, given the circumstances, WWE does not want to be liable or responsible for what they do to each other. So it's gonna be an unprecedented match, man. I mean, you're talking about like these guys are gonna go over the limits. Like anything goes. Fucking any weapons are gonna be put on the table. I mean, dude, it's gonna be epic to watch. The women's tag team titles are gonna be on the line. I think Liv and Raquel retain, and I mean, it's gonna be just fun to watch. Lately, I've been really impressed with Pentagon Jr. I mean, I said it this spring. I was telling people on this podcast. I mean, I want to see the Lucha Brothers. I mean, we got one half of it right now on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. I think he's doing amazing. Now it's just a matter of time before Ray Phoenix can get out of his contract with AEW. Right now, in my opinion, they're holding him hostage. Also getting wind of Aleister Black imminent return to WWE. There's really no time frame when he's supposed to come to WWE, but I mean, WWE's just been winning with these signings. I mean, AEW's going down in the drain, and they're losing talent, man. I mean, Ethan Page gone, Ricky Starks now gone, Andrade, Cody Rhodes, Pentagon Jr. I feel like slowly but surely more are gonna come. I mean, yeah. Given right now they got a pretty good story right now between Jon Moxley and Edge right now. I mean, that's about it. But nah, super excited for Elimination Chamber. Excited for WrestleMania this year in Vegas. I thought the Royal Rumble was good. Only thing I didn't like was, I mean, Charlotte Flair returns and automatically gets to win. Come on, man. I really wanted somebody else to win the Rumble. Excited for Jey Uso. He's worked his butt off. And for him now to be fighting Gunther on the grandest stage from them all, I think is amazing. He's really innovated himself and elevated himself in the singles division. Now it's only a matter of time he can hold a world title. I mean, he's already held the Intercontinental Championship. I was really happy for him winning that. Now it's time for his brother Jimmy to get his flowers. And another thing I like to point out is, I don't know if anybody remembers back when Akira Tozawa was a menace. 205 Live, good cruiserweight champion. WWE's just fumbling him right now. The situation they got him in with the Alpha Academy is just like, I mean, we need to see that old Akira Tozawa back. The dude was like a stud. I mean, you can put him up with Shinsuke Nakamura, and I think he would do good with Shinsuke, so to speak. Have him be a heel with Shinsuke. I think that would be something good, but this whole Alpha Academy thing, I mean, it died when Chad left, and now they got American Made, which is, in my opinion, Team Angle 2.0, except now there's a female, which is good in my opinion. Ivy Niles is a good competitor. I'm just waiting to see if she can actually pull it off and get the Women's Intercontinental Championship. War Raiders still kicking butt. Love that they're the War Raiders. Got rid of that whole Viking crap. Back to their roots. Those guys are entertaining tag team to watch. Those guys, I mean, it's like magic watching them in the ring. Now I just really looking forward to see what they're going to be announcing for Perth, Australia. They're supposed to be having a PLE that's supposed to be announced. They're supposed to be heading back to Perth. Last time they were in Perth was Elimination Chamber. You had Drew McIntyre win that. You had Rhea Ripley win there, which is amazing in itself. She got the win in front of her home country. So it's going to be really exciting and entertaining to really see, what PLE they bring there. Maybe they do like a SummerSlam, or before that, I remember they had like a Super Show or something like that in Australia, and one of like a unknown gem was they had a triple threat match, I believe. Triple H, Brock Lesnar, and it was somebody else. Really good triple threat match. But I really think if they do Perth, Australia, I could see SummerSlam being there. I could see Backlash in Australia. Maybe even WrestleMania. I mean, after having it in New Orleans for like the third or fourth time, maybe they can have it somewhere like international for once, like have it on the international stage, like in another country. I think that would be cool. But But WWE is supposed to be having Backlash in Mexico. That's gonna be interesting to watch. More and more places are gonna be hosting like these premier live events for WWE, which is huge in itself because as far as business dealings go, I mean, they're at the top of the food chain right now. I mean, they're at the top. Obviously you got MLW, which I love MLW. That, in my opinion, is the best company right now on the independent circuit. Talking about professional wrestling. AEW, I mean, dude, I will solely say that Ring of Honor, in my opinion, even after Tony Khan bought it, is doing way, way better than AEW itself. I mean, talent wise, I mean, it's just like you're putting all your chips in the Ring of Honor that you just purchased, but the company that you started up from the ground, AEW, you're letting just go down the tunnel. I don't understand that. I mean, at this point, just let AEW crumble and then just have it as Ring of Honor at this point. If you're gonna put all your chips in the Ring of Honor, just stick it as Ring of Honor. But I'm really loving this partnership going on with WWE and TNA. I think it's great for both. This TNA Rebirth, I think, is good for the business. I personally, after seeing what they're doing with NXT, I'd love to see them do that same thing with the main roster, like Raw and SmackDown. I think that would be awesome. Have some of like the top guys in WWE go to the TNA premier live events and pay-per-views, and then vice versa. I think that would be entertaining. Or, have it to where you can use TNA talent on the WWE roster at any given time, and you should be able to do the same with WWE talent on the TNA roster. You need somebody, you should just be like, oh, well, I know a guy. Boom, right there. But I think it's going to get better as time goes. But this whole storyline with The Rock and Cody Rhodes can get really interesting. I think they reignite the feud between them two. So I think there's going to be some more spilled blood. So I think if Cody says no, I think The Rock's just going to chop his head off. Or, something's going to happen where Roman gets tied back into it somehow, some way. And at this point, it's just like, at The Rock's status, it's just like, dude, like you've pretty much done it all at this point. Now you're on the board of directors of TKO, and it's like he's trying to play this Vince McMahon card. Like, yep, I'm the boss. Now I can, fucking wrestle these guys, this and that, and show up when I want, yada yada yada. Basically, the fucking new age Vince McMahon. Only difference is he doesn't own the company, but he's acting like how Vince McMahon acted when he was like the boss and was showing up, getting in disputes with the talent and stuff like that. But honestly, I think it's good. I mean, Triple H had did it with the Authority, so I mean, why not? I mean, it's gonna boost ratings, and Rock and Triple H, when they put together that WrestleMania in Philadelphia, I thought it was great, and they're continuing to be successful with these PLEs that they're putting together. I think Elimination Chamber could have been better by actually having a singles competitor defend their championship inside the Elimination Chamber. You're taking the whole point of the sole purpose of the Elimination Chamber away. I mean, these guys are supposed to defend their belts in the Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania. So you could have a new champion before WrestleMania. But now champion gets to go automatically just go to WrestleMania without defending their belt, just automatically WrestleMania, and then you just have Elimination Chamber or whoever their opponent's going to be. Makes no sense. I mean, you're going to be fighting in there, you should be fighting for something, not a number one contender. I mean, at one point I thought it would have been cool because the old structure, it had the hole on top. I thought it would have been cool, put the ladders and shit in there and then actually have like a briefcase hung up there, actually have them climb up to where the hole is in the Elimination Chamber and then pull the case down and they win something. I mean, that would have been a better idea than, having these guys just, all right, well, you're going to have this match, but you're not going to win anything. You're just going to win to see who is the number one contender for the champion's belt, and you get a title shot. Okay. I mean, you could have had that on like Raw or SmackDown, not wasted in a PLE. See, in my opinion, if you're gonna do Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, the whole purpose of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view should be every match in the Elimination Chamber. I'm talking about back when they had the tag team champions defend their belts in the Elimination Chamber. You had both partners in the pod. Tag team should be defended in there, and singles should be defended in there. Men and women. It should be the whole point of it. Now, on the other hand, yeah, there should be, matches like, with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens type deal like that. But not no like fucking number one contender bull crap. And quite honestly, they should just go forward with the whole every belt defended at Elimination Chamber, not fucking champions, get so many fucking weeks off and you just defend your belt here. You don't have to defend your belt here. Makes no sense. I mean, if they're a champion, let them be a fighting champion. I remember Adam Pearce giving JD McDonough and Finn Balor crap because they weren't defending their belts. I mean, look at Rhea Ripley. She had just defended against Io Sky. She was able to knock off Io Sky. You had Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax go at it. But fucking Gunther doesn't get to defend his belt. Fucking whatchamacallit, Cody Rhodes had defended it against fucking Kevin Owens. I mean, as of right now, fucking Gunther should be the fucking guy defending his belt in the Elimination Chamber. Him, Braun Breaker, Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, Cody was the last guy to have his recent fucking title match. I mean, yeah, given, you know, fucking Breaker's been destroying everybody in his sight, rightfully so. I just think it'd be entertaining to see Braun Breaker in the Elimination Chamber. I think that's something that is made for him. Like, the dude's just a freak of nature, human highlight reel. He bounces off those ropes at about 25 miles per hour. That to me is unreal. The way he runs around outside the ring, fucking people up, unreal to me. I mean, he is a Steiner by blood. So, given the freak genetics, but they got to be creative with Elimination Chamber. Other than that, I ain't got no issues with WWE. SmackDown is great. Kind of little intrigued about this Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus against Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Honestly, I think it's fucking dumb. They should have just had fucking Nia versus Tiffany at Elimination Chamber. Not a fan of Candice LeRae. Trish Stratus, legend. Paid one of the women who paid the way for women's wrestling, but she's shown that she's still got it. But I mean, come on, man. And they took the whole fun out of giving us a title match between Nia and Tiffany for a tag team match tonight. So hopefully Tiffany and Trish can win. But another thing I'd like to get into is this whole thing with Jade Cargill. All right. Now, you know, they're sitting there trying to pin it on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez because they were seen leaving near the incident where it took place, but nobody's really putting together how things have went down. You know, you got Naomi, who is trying to find her way. She's trying to get in the spotlight, trying to find a story. She just got back. She's keeps getting these title matches and stuff. She kept losing. All right. So let's put that out there. She kept losing these matches, and then finally, fucking Jade Cargill gets attacked, and automatically she's Bianca's new partner, and she gets to be a champion. Little suspicious to me there. Little suspicious, and I'm sorry, but I think she gets her ass beat in Elimination Chamber. I mean, if your fucking finishing move is fucking jump in the air, ass to the face, nah. I don't see you fucking winning tonight. I think she needs to really work on her craft, so to speak. Maybe tag team's the way to go for her. But fucking in the singles, it's like, how many title shots does a motherfucker get until you're finally like, all right, no more? I'm like, dude, somebody else could have had a fucking title shot at this point. You could have gave it to Ivy Nile. Could have gave it to Lyra Valkyrie before she got the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, fuck, you could have gave it to Dakota Kai, somebody. But fucking Naomi, back to back to back to back, giving her a fucking singles match, and she's getting decimated. And what's the reward here? Oh, hey, you're gonna be in a qualifying match to be in the Elimination Chamber, and if you win, you'll get to main event WrestleMania. I'm sorry, but since she's been back, what has she done to deserve these flowers? Now, Natalya, on the other hand, could have been gifted these fucking flowers. How long has she been there? How much bullshit has she gone through? She could have got this. Not Naomi. I mean, yeah, she returned. She was in TNA, thriving in TNA. She could have stayed in TNA. I mean, if she's going to be in WWE, I see her as a tag team competitor. I don't see her as a singles competitor anymore. You know, when it comes to being in these title situations and winning these big matches and getting a singles title. She hasn't fucking done that since before she left. I mean, bruh. Just tag team from here on out. That's what it should be. Stop giving her these singles matches in the title picture and fall short every time. I think eventually it's going to set up is you're going to have Jade Cargill versus Naomi at WrestleMania, and come to find out it's going to be Naomi, the one that attacked her. Either it was Naomi or it was Bianca, one of the two. But this whole fucking put it on Raquel and Liv shit, they had their own shit going on with Rhea Ripley. That's what people don't feel to realize. That's what was going on with Liv and Raquel. They were dealing with fucking Rhea Ripley. So this whole fucking Jade Cargill shit, this falls on Bianca and her new partner. mean, Naomi had everything to gain out of this situation. She got to be a tag team champion without earning it. Okay. She gets to be in the spotlight. And she's getting more fucking chances to get in these positions of title pictures. And sorry, but you keep losing constantly in these matches to win a title in the singles realm. You need to start rethinking life. I mean, I'd rather have fucking Roxanne Perez could have been called up, could have got these title matches to, you know, try to be champ. But fucking Naomi fucking grinds my gears, dude. Like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Oh, yeah, you lost? Oh, okay. Well, in 2 weeks from now, don't worry about it. You're gonna get another shot. Don't even worry. But yet, just completely disregard what fucking Natalya has done for the women's division in WWE. Fucking, you know, they gave Kofi his flowers. How long was he with the fucking company? And they did that for the men's. But Tally's been here just as about as long as he has. She could have got it. Hell, I'd even say, go out on a limb and say Shayna Baszler, Lola Vice could have got brought up. She's pretty good. Fuck, man. Jada Parker, she's pretty good. Could have called her up too. Would have been a better fucking match than fucking watching Naomi fucking get flatline. Fucking every singles title match she's in just gets beat. But let's keep handing out these number one contender fucking slips. Yep, you're the number one contender. Yep, you're the number one contender. It's like, dude, yeah, she may have fucking pinned whoever, but just keep putting her back in the fucking same picture knowing that she's going to get her ass beat makes no sense to me. And at some point, you just got to fucking cut it off. Like, cut ties with it. Like, nope. We're not doing this anymore. They just need to come out and say that to her or some shit. But really, it's really going to be intriguing tonight in the Elimination Chamber because in the men's, there's a lot of fucking egos and there's a lot of fucking animosity going into this Elimination Chamber. You got a bunch of future Hall of Famers in there, and you got a little cocky fucker, Logan Paul. I think everybody's just going to fucking at one point just gang up on his ass. Just beat him down. I mean, can't stand the dude. He's arrogant when it comes to wrestling, but I mean, outside of WWE, I think he's a good dude and everything. You know, really good with YouTube, with the streaming, with his podcasting, with his brands that he's got. I I just think he needs some work, some more work when it comes to WWE. Not a lot of people are really sold on this dude as of right now, but I think the more and more and more he works on his craft, he's eventually going to grow on some people. Um, Biggest thing for him was getting rid of that whole fucking brass knuckle bullshit. Because I'm sorry, dude, but if it was me he was going up against, and every time we fucking fought in a match for the United States Championship that he had, and he cheated every fucking match with the brass knuckles, at some point I would have went up to management and said, listen, we're going to get a no disqualification title match, or something's got to be done about this motherfucker cheating, dude. Because I would have went down to the fucking ring with like a sledgehammer or some shit and fucking got my get back, dude. So I was finally happy that he finally got beat for that belt. So it was only a matter of time. And I think tonight, his actions and shit are gonna get the best of him. Drew McIntyre, he's got a lot of gain out of this match. Obviously, that dude ain't nothing to play with, especially with that fucking Claymore. He can fucking hit that drop of the dime. Damian Priest, I love his in-ring ability. That dude's got some mean peto bombs, bro. And obviously CM Punk, dude's still got it. Beat Seth Rollins on the premiere Netflix. Great fucking match. 5-star rating. Seth Rollins, another guy who can put on a great match. And John Cena, who fucking lost to Solo Sikoa, is somehow in this match. I mean, the dude had the fucking chance of winning the Royal Rumble, and he let fucking Jay push him out. So what does that fucking tell you here? Logan Paul, I mean, yeah, he's got the high flying abilities and all this and that, but when it comes to Elimination Chamber, he's a new breed when it comes to being an Elimination Chamber. He hasn't really experienced this shit, so I think they're gonna have fun with him in there, bro. I think they're really gonna lay it in on him. He's gonna really be feeling the fucking chain links of that fucking Elimination Chamber tonight. I think he's gonna get beat down, if you ask me. Or I think he, could use the Elimination Chamber to his advantage tonight. I mean, my opinion right now, the weakest link in there is John Cena. So you take down the fucking one of the greatest of all time, eliminate that threat. You still got Damian Priest, you still got Seth Rollins, still got Drew McIntyre, still got CM Punk, and those guys and Seth Rollins, those guys ain't nothing to play with. So, but I really do think this Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is going to be match of the night. The second match I think is going to steal the show is going to be that men's Elimination Chamber. And then I'm going to go on a limb and I'm going to say it's going to be the women's Elimination Chamber. And I think the fucking worst match tonight is going to be that Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and fucking Candice LeRae. Really been impressed lately with the Street Profits. They're not taking no shit. They made it known to Nick Aldis, like, dude, we told you what was gonna happen. We wanted our title match back. Never gave it to us. We're done taking the shit, and we're gonna handle things our way. Last night, seeing that big ass brawl that unfolded, I think we're gonna be seeing a ladder match for the tag team championships at WrestleMania. I think we're gonna have a ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. I think DIY is gonna have to defend their belts in a ladder match at WrestleMania. So you're going to have the Street Profits. You're going to have Los Starios. You're going to have Pretty Deadly. Motor City Machine Guns. It's going to be a good match. I think Street Profits take the belts at WrestleMania. I really do. I mean, dude, the way these dudes been laying people out in the tag team division on SmackDown, I think these dudes got what it takes to win this ladder match. I think it's going to be a ladder match. I really do. I really hope it is. I hope they don't do this whole bullshit where they're like, oh well, we're gonna have qualifying matches to see who fights who at WrestleMania. No, dude. Instead of having these qualifying matches to determine number one contender, especially with the brawl that ensued last night, needs to be a ladder match. Reason I say that, have the ladder match, and then you have a mystery team added to this, right? All the participants come out. The last fucking participants that come out, and I really hope and I pray it fucking happens like how it did with the Hardys returning. I think see the Lucha Brothers. That would be awesome. Or you're gonna see Tungaloa and Tamatonga. I could see Gorillas of Destiny, Tungaloa returning, coming back with Tamatonga. They could be added to it, but I mean at this point, probably wouldn't add them to it. But I think it would up the ante. But I think at this point, you have to have a ladder match. After that brawl that happened on SmackDown last night, they're all fucking fighting, throwing hands, and security couldn't really do anything to break it up. I should tell you right there, needs to be a ladder match. Hell, or what they need to do is they need to have like a tag team elimination um, match for the titles. You know, have these guys. You know, one participant of each of the tag team in the ring, and fight until fucking uh the last two teams are left, and see who the winner is. Otherwise, you go with the ladder match. Ladder match to me makes sense, but I mean, at this point, you have to give the Profits this opportunity. You just have to. Um, they've gone through the fucking ringer with the Bloodline, with DIY, and then you add in Motor City Machine Guns, and then just recently the slap in the face. You throw in pretty deadly, and then now you got the Los Darios situation. So I think after Santos walked up on him and said that you owe us an apology because you were accusing us of being the ones that took you out, but we didn't take you out. It's like, no, I ain't giving you no apology. So a lot of tension building up in that SmackDown men's tag team division, and I'm liking it. Now I just wish fucking Raw was like that, but War Raiders got that shit on lock. So I think it's gonna be until you see Rey Fenix eventually come to WWE, where he links up with Pentagon and you see the Lucha Bros. But at this point right now, Pentagon Jr. is killing in the singles division. A lot of his matches have been fucking cold since his debut. These matches that he's been having with Ludwig Kaiser, fire. Pete Dunne, fire. Chad Gables, the one that he had with Chad Gable, fire. That's just another guy who's a highlight reel. Fucking phenomenal luchador. Next match I do want to see him have is against Dragon Lee. Those two, if they mix it up in the ring, I mean, you're looking at like a possible WrestleMania match right there. Dragon Lee, amazing performer, amazing competitor. He's another up and coming luchador, and he's under the wings right now of the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. So I think it's just a matter of time, and I think you bring back Rey Mysterio, and honestly, I say you fucking kick out the two guys you got in the fucking LWO right now who don't wear any fucking masks. Former Legado del Fantasma, now fucking all of a sudden they're LWO. Kick them the fuck out. You add in the Lucha Bros, okay? Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, the Lucha Bros, and you keep Zelina Vega. I think that'd be cold. Just have like a fucking a lucha fucking, and then at this point bring back fucking Lucha House Party too. Throw them in there. Have like this fucking luchador faction. I think that'd be dope. Kalisto and them. Let's say Dorado. Them guys were dope, man. Bring them guys back. Like I said, kick out the two ex LDF guys. Throw in the Lucha Bros and the LWO. I think that would be a fire faction. In recent news, I don't know if anybody's paying attention to it or not, but the latest cuts of WWE, Sonya Deville's gone. Wasn't really a fan of her, but she was good in the ring. I saw it coming for the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. They weren't doing anything with them. They're just fucking chilling in the back, wasted contract, and they got let go too. I'm kind of sad about it because I really wanted WWE to do something with the OC, but they fumbled it. I wanted fucking Finn Balor in the OC with them, and I wanted them to bring in Bullet Club guys. Like, I wanted to see like a WWE version of the Bullet Club. Like, I wanted them to build that faction up to compete with the Bloodline, to compete with the other factions, but nope. So they're gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow wrestling fans, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys get to watch Elimination Chamber and enjoy it, because I'm going to enjoy it. I will see you back here next Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm signing off from Shield TV. Y'all have a nice day.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and MM The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.